I'm hailing from the Bronx. What's up, y'all? What you gotta say? Who's on the phone with Andre? Andre, it's Serena. I'm from the Bronx, and you know how we do. Oh yeah. For those of my people who remember that. So yes, I'm hailing from the Bronx. I am close to Riverdale and an exit away from Yonkers, Van Cortlandt Park. And what else? What was the next question? What am I grateful
What are you
for?
grateful for? Yeah.
I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for having the strength to be able to um, keep up with what needs to be kept up with. And yes, my friends, my family, it's been a great support and necessary under the times that we're living in, these Zoom times. I'm grateful for technology because imagine if we didn't, we would be a little bit more distant. So at least more than just the voice, we can see faces. I can't touch y'all physically, but I can sure see y'all, and that's good for me. So I'm grateful for that. Um, the baby's in the corner watching his show. What's the next question?
What do you miss about family brunch? I'm gonna repost the questions as well.
Seeing everybody in person, just watching y'all walk and sway and swagger about, I miss that. You know, there's a lot to be said about physical contact. Even if we're in each other's presence and not a lot of words are said, I think body language is a lot just to see it. I love it. I can see, certain things that maybe my nieces and nephews do, and I see my brother in that. I see my sister-in-law in that. When Johnny Lee does stuff, I see hope, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I see my aunt Lady, and even Neil, he does things, and I'm like, oh, there go Nat. I miss that. We can't always capture those things on the screen. So eating together, seeing what Uncle Johnny's gonna choose to eat. Last time we got together, I think it was shrimp and grits. I think that was his choice. So I do miss that. And it all happened right when I happened to move a block away from Riverdale Diner. That would have been wonderful. And that's it. That's what I'm grateful for. That's what I miss. And that's where I hail from.
Okay, yes. Pass it now over to Cousin Guy. Cousin Guy, it's your turn. We're so happy to have you.
Yes. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Who's Guy?
Okay. Uncle Guy must be coming on.
Cousin Guy, so you know the questions, right? Where are you calling from? Oh, okay. The questions are, where are you calling from? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me give you all the questions. Hold on. Where are you calling from? What are you grateful for? And what do you miss about the brunch?
First time on Family Brunch. Didn't even know this existed until Dre just hit me up 5 minutes ago. I was here watching a movie. Dre was like, yo, you got to come on. I'm like, what's this? I'm so half asleep. We was up last night partying in the backyard. So I'm just only had a couple hours of sleep. I'm just waking up right now. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm calling from sunny Florida in my computer laboratory. These computers all over the place. About to get started with some work, and grateful to have a family and a roof over my head. But very simple way of life, just doing my thing. Again, first time here, didn't even notice this till Dre hit me up. Thank you, the Bread Talker.
Yes. This is really the first time we're ever doing this. So you're not really missing out on anything, but this is supposed to be our way to stay connected because, we used to have those family brunches at the diner, like in the Heights. So, we haven't been able to see each other in I don't even know how many years it's been now at this point. I forgot what some of y'all look like. Y'all forgot what I look like. And this is just our way to stay connected and just keep the connection going. So I'm just happy that you're here. We have a couple more things lined up because I know that this is until 3. We're going to keep the vibes going. I see that Uncle Guy / Uncle Stretch has joined. So, and Sabrina, hi. Right now we're doing questions. It's 3 questions. The questions are, where are you calling from? What are you grateful for? And what do you miss about family brunch at the diner?
Food.
No, give me the go in order, Stretch.
Huh?
Go in order of the question.
The little guy wasn't the little guy still speaking?
What's the first question?
Yeah.
Was the first speaking?
I don't know. What was the first question?
I don't remember.
Okay, so
the first question is, sorry. Go ahead,
no, it's okay. I'm trying to make sure that we stay everybody not talking
your father out, guy.
So the first question is, where are you calling from?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay. Yes, Indianapolis. The second question is, and y'all can answer this together or separately, what are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for God blessing me with good health and right now still in my right mind. Kind of, sort of. Because the kids want to have me tested, but that's a whole nother. And I'm truly grateful that God has covered my family, all of it, including you guys, of course. And so I praise him and am thankful for that. Oh, and I can't hear lady. Tell her, turn her mic on.
Mute her for a while, cousin. We had to mute her for a minute because she had her morning moonshine.
So, we had a sip.
Yeah, sip. Okay. Wait a minute. Red wine is good for the blood.
Just a sip.
Yeah.
No, it was moonshine whiskey.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we gotta mute her from time to time. That's all.
That's all right. That's all right. I love her anyway.
Yeah.
So now, what was the third question, baby?
The third question is, wait, Uncle Guy, did you want to go or and say what you're grateful?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, grace and mercy and family.
Oh.
Amen.
And covering, basically.
Amen.
Because without him, nothing happens.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Let me do that. That's right. That's right.
So, yeah.
Nothing's too small or too big that he can't handle.
Now that's
and the third question is, what do you miss about family brunch at the diner?
I miss the gathering and the conversation. Those are I truly miss those. Because a lot of times our day-to-day is so busy and everybody's got their own thing they need to do or feel they want to do. And so that's one thing, we can come together and just spend quality time with each other.
Amen.
You got anything else, baby?
The travel and the interactions of family membership.
Well, I want to say thank you, Cousin Guy. I'm not sure if I cut you off earlier, but if I did, I really apologize. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's all good. This is it. This is good.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah, this is good. It's you. As long as you can see my face and hear my voice, so it's good.
How you guys doing?
Oh, okay. Uncle Andre's on the phone, guys. I don't think you can see him. He has to, Uncle Andre, if you turn your camera on, we can see you.
Well, little guy didn't finish his presentation. Can anybody hear me? Little guy didn't do
Grandma, we can hear you. Little guy, did you finish?
Hey, Andre.
Little guy didn't do his presentation.
My presentation?
Yes.
Who's doing the presentation? Oh, hey, Selena. Hey, baby.
Hi, Auntie. Hi, Uncle Guy.
Wait, little guy speaking.
Dub, I spoke already.
Okay. I was listening too, but love you anyway. I want to hear it again.
No, you was listening
How many
to that
cups of that
moonshine.
wine did you have?
Girl.
Somebody mute your sister, your grandma.
Okay, I haven't seen you such a long time. I'm just happy to hear your voice again.
Presentation lasted about a minute. In and out. Right. Questions asked and answered.
Oh, wait. Okay, hi, Uncle Andre. Tanya. Hi.
You're out in the street, huh?
Yes.
You're out.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm here with you. I'm gonna get my morning moonshine right now. I'm here with you. Let's start early.
Right here. You see.
Uncle Andre, I know you're outside, but we're answering questions right now. We're asking people where they're calling from, what are they grateful for, and what do they miss about family gatherings?
Wow. Okay. We're in Newport News, Walmart right now. I do miss a family gathering. It's been quite a while since we've all been able to get together for our little brunches, and I'm thankful to have all of y'all here, still here. That's a blessing.
Amen. Tanya, do you want to go too, or are you gonna just?
I'm just observing right now. I'm thankful for family. We all got together just recently. It was my grandsons, the twins, they're sweet 16, and we all got together. So that was a blessing.
Okay. All right, Johnny, there's another agenda to your thing?
Yes, of course. You know, there's always an agenda.
I just want to say, Happy New Year, Uncle Andre and Tanya.
Happy New Year, you too, sweetie.
Love you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And Uncle Guy and Sabrina.
Same to you.
Love you. Wait.
I think I texted you guys last night.
Yes, you did.
You did.
Me too?
Yes, but you don't read it.
I'm trying to learn. I'm learning.
Okay.
Look at
It's a process. It's a process.
Okay, yes. So I'm glad. I don't know. Do we have anyone else joining? Because I don't want like other people to miss this part out. Because I think it's really important.
Missing. What happened to her?
Not feeling well.
Okay. Let her know about the question.
We're in the middle of something.
Huh?
I'm feeling well, so she might not.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason's got COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
The whole house is isolated.
But they all had it. They all have it. But Eric and Caprice are feeling better.
Let's thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Johnny?
Yeah.
It's in the corner. Swipe, Daddy, swipe.
Hey, Lil John.
Little
he
John
there?
is not on here, Mom. No, he's not. Johnny is on twice.
We're in the grocery store. That's why it's difficult to talk.
Well, this was nice. We have to do this at least once a month.
Grandma,
Are you
baby.
dismissing people on the call, Mom? Johnny has another part of this.
It wasn't over. We have some trivia now for you folks to keep the activities going.
Some trivia.
Yeah, girl, some questions. Because we just finished, today's the last day of Kwanzaa. And y'all know I love me some blackity black questions. So I'm going to start off with
You can blame her mama for that. We blackity black.
Okay, now, Lil
black.
Oh, absolutely. So the first question that I have here is, who was the enslaved woman who is believed to have borne Thomas Jefferson at least 4 children? And I will go ahead and put that question right here in the chat for y'all. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the question in the chat.
We still never, because they left, huh?
What?
Hope got me that years ago. She probably forgot.
I know it.
Hope got me that as a gift years ago.
Okay. You got something you gave from years ago.
Ma, you're not allowed to answer these questions.
Oh, Oh, well.
Because you just gave the answer.
Oh,
that's what you got? Oh, that's so cool.
So go to the next one, Johnny. Now that I know I can.
Yeah, girl, you're going to be giving everyone the answer.
Lady, you got me this years ago. I still have it. You got me this when I was just before I left for Florida.
I got that for you, Hope. I got that for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your inscription is in the back.
I can't. Wow. I'm so glad you're good.
96.
Wow.
All right.
Hanging on my wall.
What a blessing.
Okay, the next one is a little easier for y'all. Whose refusal to give up her seat on a public bus sparked a boycott of Montgomery, Alabama buses from 1955 to 1956?
Was it Parks?
One know that
guy.
Oh,
who's her name?
Who said it?
Guy. Rosa.
Okay, I'm taking
Rosa Park.
You're late, Ma. Oh, where'd you get that from, cousin?
LOL.
That's nice.
God, I can't remember, but I guess you'll always remember me. Look at that.
I'm taking points. So right now, cousin Guy is in the lead. Oh, and cousin Selena. I see that she wrote the answer. So let me go ahead and write your point down. At the end, there'll be a prize. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what the prize is.
How many questions are there?
As many questions until we get bored.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know how long I can keep
Let me
this
get
going.
my moonshine.
Okay, go ahead.
Hurry up, Pop. Join me. Come on.
Let me get my moonshine.
Come on, Pops. Join me.
Let me get my moonshine.
Wait, Andre,
Okay, the next question. While everyone's getting their drinks, think about this. As the alcohol is seeping into your bloodstream, which amendment to the U.S. Constitution abolished slavery? We're gonna have to figure out how, okay, who else got it? Okay, I'm writing this down. I guess it's whoever answers the fastest at this point. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Who wrote Their Eyes Were Watching God?
Oh, Zora Neale Houston. Hurston.
All right. Yes, Grandma.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
Next question.
And she hailed from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of history roots in Florida, Jen.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
Okay, this is a hard one.
I see you.
Who was the first Black American woman to be recognized as an award-winning composer? Oh, I don't hear nobody shouting now.
It wasn't Ella.
No.
It wasn't Ella. It wasn't. I ain't got it. Don't cheat. Y'all on the internet looking it up. Cheat?
Who's cheating?
Dre. I know my cousin.
On your cell phone.
Dre cheating like a mug.
Anybody? Oh, Selena got it. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. She looked it up too.
You looked it up too. Yeah.
There is gonna be no prize.
Yeah, you was talking, Selena was going hers.
Cheating. Cheaters. Now I'm gonna give her a really hard one that y'all gonna have to really Google.
No, I'm resourceful. That's not cheating.
Cheater. Okay, this is a good one.
Wait, let me ask you
What
something.
state?
Huh?
What state has the most Black institutions of higher learning? I'll put the question here in the chat for you all.
Is it Mississippi? M, I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. Oh, watch good time.
Well, that's from P Valley, and that is my show. Season 2 is coming back out. All right, the question's in the chat. Oh, Neil said Texas. No, sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
You said the state? You said the state, Johnny?
Yes, the state.
Okay.
That Atlanta.
Ooh, okay, there's some good ones coming in. Erica, you said North Carolina. You're wrong, honey. Cousin.
No, this is real moonshine.
Little Andre said Alabama.
Bring that over here. Bring that over here.
That's real moonshine.
Get that right.
Oh my God, Neil, yes, it is Georgia. Did y'all just go through all the states that y'all thought had a lot of black people? Is that what y'all thought? Okay. Yeah.
Atlanta's the city, not the state.
Oh, okay. Well, that was close. I knew it was someplace in there.
Okay, next question. Oh, here's something for the people that's, y'all into pop culture. Because I wouldn't get this one. On the TV series Magnum P.I., maybe I said that wrong. What was Roger Mosley's nickname?
Was it Hawk? No, that's Spencer for Hire.
Watch those programs. No, I don't.
You went too far.
Selena, I see you over there looking up the answer.
You're on her computer.
We don't watch Magnum P.I.
Y'all know, my mother did not give me TV, so I can't answer that. I don't know.
That's not relevant.
That was before you. That predated you, so.
Yeah, I was trying to give y'all an opportunity to win.
You got to go further back. That's like a weird time.
Selena got it with her resourceful self.
Oh,
it's TC. That's the nickname. All right. Ooh, here's something for people that predates. In 1950, Sidney Poitier made his film debut
Lilies of the Field.
In what movie?
Who's coming?
Lilies of the Field.
Oh, baby, I want to give it to you, but that is wrong.
Who's coming to dinner? Wrong? No, that's one. That's with.
That was 60s. Guess who's coming to dinner?
Selena, you're out for this round. You're out for this round.
Raisin in the Sun.
Sorry, Erica, you're wrong.
Great. I know this one. What's the name? What's the name of Mommy's Family?
Oh, To Serve with Love?
Yep.
To Serve with Love.
No.
It's not that.
We did a lot of movies.
Dre, what's the movie from Mommy's Family? Remember? That Porgy and Bess.
That is also wrong. Now it's time to be resourceful. Maybe y'all should cheat now, because we're gonna be here all day on this question.
Okay, go ahead and cheat.
Movie in 1950.
Porgy and Bess?
No.
Oh.
The Defiant Ones? I'm gonna go down the list.
Oh, that's one with Curtis.
Virgin Island, The Mark of the Hawk,
but they were coming
and the Angels.
Tony Curtis and Sidney Poitier.
The Defiant Ones.
The what? The Defiant Ones?
That's what Tony Curtis.
In 1950, y'all.
That's 1958.
No Way Out, 1950.
Yes. Cousin Guy got it. Yes.
So what was that about?
No Way Out. No Way Out. I will tell you.
Is that what Tony?
He played a black doctor in the midst of
okay.
Black and white folks.
All right. This question is really for me, but because y'all know this is like one of my favorite series, but who provided the voice for Darth Vader in the movie Star Wars?
James Earl Jones.
Oh, I got that too.
Yes, girl.
It's okay. James. No.
Are we just shouting out the answers?
and then the famous drop.
Okay. Next question, and this is for some of our mid-level folks, so that you can get a chance to get something correct.
Mid-level folks.
Yeah. I try not to say old, and I try not to say elderly. Young, I don't want to be ageist. Name the singer whose nickname is Little Moses. It is Isaac Hayes.
It's Black Moses. Right. It's Black Moses, Johnny, not Little Moses.
Well, honey, according to the website I'm using for these questions, it is Moses.
Isn't Black Moses
Black
Harriet Tubman?
Moses.
Well, according to the website, we're going to offer the answers that's on here.
Who created the website? Was it a white person or a black person?
There you go.
They do not provide all of that information on their webpage.
That's right, Uncle Guy.
Okay, next
Those
question.
of us who remember Black Moses Isaac Hayes in the day.
That's right.
He was Black Moses.
James Brown.
I can get the wax album, the vinyl album, and I can show it to you.
Oh,
That's
show
right.
it to us. Show it to us. We want to see.
Pull it up. That's vintage.
Don't get him
Yeah,
started.
we want to see. I'm going to take a screenshot. Yeah, can we see?
Is it less of black or white?
Oh, yes. I'm about to take a picture of this.
Oh, damn.
Take the picture up.
Oh, also, there's a question in the chat while we wait for Uncle Stretch to bring his vintage collector's item that is probably like beautiful. What Black American served 3 times as a head linesman in a Super Bowl? Positions reserved for the highest rated NFL officials. Let's see. No, it's not Jim Brown.
Mommy's shy. Mommy's shy.
Just wait, baby.
Wait, so is everybody drinking right now?
I'll go shopping.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't gotta tell me twice.
That's your baby?
What you
Selena,
think?
that's your baby?
Mm-hmm.
So big now. Look at him.
He's 3 years old.
He's 3. Oh, turn 3 November 2nd.
Okay, let's go, people. Since we're getting drunk, let's go.
Mommy.
Oh yes. Well, let me bring the people with the alcohol. Does anyone know the answer?
Oh no, I wasn't looking. I was looking up the Black Moses thing.
He was called Black Moses, Johnny, not Little Moses.
Yeah. Ma, you're right.
Well, oh, what happened? I'm gone.
There you go.
I'm going. Selena just shared her screen.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Black
go.
Moses. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I remember that.
But y'all was still wrong because the website said Lou Moses. So
Wait, what website is this, Johnny?
That's right. There you go.
I can't tell y'all what website because then y'all gonna look at the website for the answer.
Well, you need to write and let them know they got that answer wrong.
So I'll make sure to contact HR immediately after this meeting. I got you. Don't worry.
Your contact HR.
Yeah, I'll let them know that there's
They
something.
ain't blackety black like the rest of us on here.
So nobody has the answer for that. The question page chat. Justin, who? Wait, hold on. Let me see.
He's on his Google thing.
I'm not even trusting your website anymore.
No, it's not. That's not what it says on this thing. No, that's not it.
Rosie Greer.
Rosie Greer.
Yeah, he was somebody too, Johnny.
Official, not a player.
Oh, what?
The hell is he?
It's an official, not a player.
An official, not a player. Like a referee or a line judge or something, not a player.
Oh, okay.
Selena knows how to Google well.
She's resourceful.
We're in the 21st century. This is what's happening.
So I can see if I can do that too.
No, that's not it. That's not the person.
Who keeps on changing my station? Oh, Selena did that. Okay.
She's just sharing her screen, Grandma.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can. Let me get my thing too. Let me get my cell phone.
All right.
What you drinking, Johnny?
Oh, more champagne, honey.
What was the answer?
Okay, the answer is Leo Miles. I'll type his name here in the chat. I have no idea who that is, but that's what the website said.
What did the website say?
It says Leo Miles. I'll give another basketball or sports reference. In 1997, who became the first African-American basketball coach at the University of Kentucky?
Oh gosh, I see his face. I can't think of his name.
Everybody's on their cell phone, huh? Who got the answer? Who has quick fingers, little guy?
I'm not researching a damn thing. I researched tonight. This is my vacation time. I don't go back to school until next week. I'm not searching jack. I'll wait for y'all to do it.
Is he black?
What's the answer?
Oh yeah, everybody is black. Yeah.
African American.
Ronald Coleman.
Let me see. No.
Why is this even relevant?
First of all, it's relevant for who the girls who get it, and the ones that don't.
Okay. Just a dip. Kind of dip. Motel. Looks good. Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna.
Tubby Smith.
Oh yes, good. Yes, Mom. Did you look that up?
Of course.
I do the NBA, not the NCAA.
All right, now I'm gonna give a hard one that y'all like, cause y'all too fast with the looking up stuff. Let me see something here. Oh, okay, yes, here we go. What common saying refers to a famous Black American inventor?
Say that again. Oh, which common saying?
I don't know that one.
No, I was reading the question.
Oh.
I don't know what that was.
Famous Black inventor.
Common to who?
Phil McCoy.
Selena, you're out for the next round.
Real McCoy, that's right.
Yeah, Selena is correct.
Yeah.
Elijah McCoy, because he made so many things, they would ask, is that the real McCoy? That's what you're saying.
Oh, see that I like. That's good to know.
So keeping it in the invention, strain of thought, what engineer from New Orleans, or as Erica would say, New Orleans, patented the sugar refinery?
Come on, Erica.
I don't know. Neil thinks he knows the answer.
Johnny banned me from this because I gave them this stuff when they was young all the time.
Yeah, you and Selena are out for this round, but y'all could go in the next round.
I don't know, and I'm not even gonna pretend to know.
We love a humble queen. Cheers to you.
Which invention was it? Was it the cotton? Which one was it?
Yeah, chicken and the
Which one was it?
Not cotton, Ma. Sugar refinery.
Oh.
Hey, am I out?
Yes, but the next round you back in. And don't give any of your siblings the answer either.
That's hard, Johnny.
What's the answer? We don't know unless I look it up.
Well, girl, get to them Twitter fingers.
That's how Selena's getting them. She was looking it up.
Oh, okay.
Looking it up now. Doody, 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 doody.
So nobody knows? Nobody's gonna give the answer?
Not unless I look it up.
Yes, girl, look it up. We're waiting for you.
Oh, I'm not doing all that. I only want to showcase knowledge I actually have.
Hey, Selena, what's up with the link? Is that the answer?
Yes. Thank you. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. I did Rilu. That's how it's Robert, y'all. Norbert, sorry.
Okay.
All right.
No, that's really you.
Next question.
Some pop culture.
No, girl, because I don't know pop culture. I'm always external to the pop culture conversation.
Yeah, those poor children. I have TV until Obama became president. So it's about pop culture.
I don't know. These little inside jokes that y'all be having, like Black Card Revoked. That's not the game you want me to play with you because we gonna lose. All right, 2 more questions, and then we're gonna shift to the last portion of today's gathering. All right, folks. And since people want pop culture, right? Who was Fannie Lou Hamer?
Hamer. She was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Ma, you can't give the answers out, girl.
I didn't give the full answer.
All right,
I didn't give the full answer. I said she was just sick and tired of being sick and tired.
All right.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, thank you. And for the next part, I will try to find some pop culture stuff, but y'all know I can't answer that. I can only facilitate.
I didn't answer Fannie Lou Hamer question. I just gave what she's famous for saying. One of the things she's famous for saying.
Erica, if you know the answer, you on mute, hon.
Who's a Black activist, right?
Yes, Grandma. Good job. All right. And for my last question before we wrap up.
Sure. That's right. I don't say nothing. I'm not sure. I don't say nothing.
Oh, I don't know. I know her name, but I don't know if she was the one who created all the Black hair care products.
No. Oh, I remember that's a
No, that wasn't. Who was her? Who was that?
First lady.
Baby, that was Madam C.J. Walker. We love you.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
8. We love you. Okay, and my last question, if y'all heard me earlier, I gave one of the answers out.
I didn't answer the other question.
Oh.
Yeah, we did. We said who Fannie Lou Hamer was.
Who was she?
We said she was a Black activist.
Yeah.
But could we be more specific?
Yeah, she was a civil rights advocate who helped register Black people to vote in Mississippi. She was the real Stacey Abrams before there was Stacey Abrams.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am.
And my last question is, can y'all tell me the 7 principles of Kwanzaa? Where's Naden? I know he knows because I told him.
Listen, you did teach him. Naden!
Yeah.
Johnny Lee wants to know the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Come on, guys. It's on your wall.
It's okay if you eat it.
It is. I'll be cheating.
Hey, cousin Guy, we can't hear you. Oh, you were on mute.
Cheers, so I'm not gonna look.
Naden. Good. He's off camera. He's shouting them out.
Yes, Naden. Just want to let you know, for all the people that have kids, Johnny Lee puts together a nice Kwanzaa package where I teach the kids about the 7 principles of Kwanzaa and what they mean and the history behind it. And Naden got that presentation last year, him and his little cousin.
Ariel, you remember? You got to be in bed. He only got 5 of them, I think. Johnny Lee is not happy.
We're bad parents.
It's okay. It could get worse. It can go further downhill than where it's at right now. Okay, well, today's
Fuji Jakalia, Amani. What else did you say, Naden? Uma. I don't think that's one.
Umoja.
No, he means Kumba. He means Kumba.
Johnny Lee said
creativity.
That's all you got? I think that's it.
All right, well, let me go ahead and drop it here in the chat for you guys. And just the reason why I wanted to leave with this question is because I think it's really important as we're on this family call to think about these qualities as we work to strengthen our family bond. So the first day of Kwanzaa is Umoja, which means unity, which is why we're here right now. It's about unifying our bonds, making sure that we're strong, making sure that in the next decades that cousins know each other, that brothers and sisters and uncles and wives and housewives and whatever wives and husbands, everybody knows each other, like we're connected. The second day of Kwanzaa is Kujijakalia, which means self-determination. And that's just really important. I think something that cousin Andre said earlier about walking in the same places where our forefathers have walked. Like that's really important. Like they really strive for their freedom and like to acquire just a certain way of life. And they just made it happen. We're all really like the manifestation of our ancestors' biggest dreams and goals. The third day, Ujima, which means collective responsibility, which means we all have a collective responsibility to show up on these calls. When people get the invite, we have a collective responsibility to participate and engage. The fourth day is Ujama, which is cooperative economics. As we know, when you pull your money together, your coins, y'all ever had a sushi? If Celine was here, she would tell y'all, a sushi. You know what it is. Everybody puts their money together and somebody gets the money at the end of the month, and then you come back and keep doing it. The fifth day is Nia, which means purpose. I heard my mom say earlier, you know, she found her purpose. She's walking in her purpose. I know we all find our purpose, and that's really important during this time. The sixth day, which Nia was trying to pronounce, is Kumba with a K, and it just means creativity. Like I wasn't creative today with those questions. I got that from off the internet. And the last one, which is today is the last day of Kwanzaa, is Imani, which means faith. And as we walk into 2022, we just need to have faith that everything's gonna work out, that we're gonna stay, you know, together as a family, and just, you know, that's it. Now this, I'm glad everyone's here. The last portion of this is just dedicated to y'all talking to each other because I can't facilitate no more. I'm tired. So Ma, I either give it to you or I give it to cousin Andre or to Erica, the talkers of the family.
Why don't we hand it to the...
Or cousin Guy.
Why don't we hand it to the elders first and let the elders speak? And
okay, awesome, amazing.
Elsie?
Well, I just want to say, Johnny Lee, you did a marvelous job pulling this together. And I think...
Wait, we have a new entry. Hold on, Elsie.
Is that Caprice?
Cousin
Nicole is here. Yes. Oh my God. Yay. Okay.
Hi. Happy New Year.
I know. Happy New Year. I know. I'm sorry. We already had brunch planned, so I apologize. We couldn't
keep on
join. Say hi, Danny.
Hi. Hey. Oh, we got two for the price of one.
I can't out. She can't. I got my earphones in because it's so loud in here. So.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Happy New Year."
Happy New Year! I'm so happy that you guys are here.
Happy New Year!
Yeah. Happy New Year! Look at you.
What up, sis?
Okay, well, we had this earlier, but right now it would be really great if you could tell us where you guys are calling from, what you're grateful for, and what you miss about like family gatherings, like our family gatherings, either at our Elsie's house or the ones at the diner. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, I was gonna say maybe she didn't like my questions.
Here they come.
Yes. Well, at least we know that cousin Andre is the one to collect the people. Yes, cousin. You did that. You did what needs to be done. Okay, sorry. Hi, Nicole. Welcome back.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
I didn't know how to decline it and still stay on Zoom.
No, it's okay. Did you hear the question?
Did you have fun last I didn't. Night? I'm sorry.
Okay, so the questions that we have is where are you calling from? What are you grateful for? Absolutely. And the last question is, what do you miss about gatherings? It could be gatherings at Aunt Elsie's house or just like our New Year's Day brunch that we used to have at the diner.
Happy New Year.
Okay.
I am calling from downtown Indianapolis. And what I'm grateful for is obviously family, life, health, and so many things. Strength, blessings, all that God has done in 2021 and what he's getting ready to do in 2022. And what I miss about family gatherings is just the coming together of our family, like the sharing of just what we've all gone through, what we all love about each other. Like I miss seeing y'all faces. Like I miss being a person.
Nicole, hold on.
Yeah.
Whoever is talking over Nicole, mute yourself. Who's
that
talking?
might be my sister. That might be Danielle.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm not at home, guys. I'm sorry. I'm at brunch. Look, can I flip the camera?
Yes.
So y'all can see Danielle over here running her mouth.
Oh, sorry. I did not know. I thought somebody was talking over you and being rude. Sorry.
Yeah, see, this is her.
Oh, sorry. I thought somebody was being rude to you. I'm so sorry.
No. Yeah, we're at a restaurant having brunch actually. So
okay, yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. No, I'm about to put myself on so y'all can talk too. But I miss seeing y'all's faces. Like I miss being in person. And I know when we were younger, we used to come to New York every year. And I haven't been to New York in I don't know how long, but I will just say, just as a testimony, Landon will be home August 16, 2022. So we will be all up in NYC. Okay. So, Plant, please believe we will be all up in New York City because he's never been. So we're making a trip. We're making a planned trip. So
we love to hear it. I don't. This is what we need to know. Arrange this together.
I see you guys.
What's going on in New York City? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh, should we ask for Danielle to go, or they really in the restaurant?
Danielle, ask Danielle. Yeah, ask Danielle to speak if she can, Nicole.
Okay, let me see. Danny.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Hey, can you jump on real quick and talk to everybody on my thing? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. She's talking to our cousin Ryan real quick. She gonna use my headphones and talk.
Okay. All right. Love you.
Let me see. Okay. This is weird.
Hi. Hey. Oh, Caprice is here. Hi, Caprice.
Look at that.
Hi. Okay, hi. Back. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
I am.
Look at you. Look at you.
Oh, yeah, I'm out here. I'm just joking. Hi, Auntie.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
Who's that?
This is the sick look. I said I'll hop on for a minute.
Yeah.
That's Danielle.
I know.
Yeah.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Auntie. Now get your bat signal.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know. I'm drunk. I haven't been looking at that. I mean, I'm gonna be all the way 1,000. Like, we out here. Oh, hi, boo.
Who's that hiding?
I see my boo. I know. I see Selena. She rolling away.
Oh, Caprice.
All I saw was her backside.
I don't know if now's a good time to ask, but are you at least a little sober enough to answer some questions? Just a little.
That's fair.
I mean, probably not, but I'll answer them.
Yes. Okay. The 3 questions are: where are you calling from? What are you grateful for? And what do you miss about family gatherings? It's a lot, but.
Okay, so I'm gonna need us to dial it down and do one at a time, and I will answer.
Too fast. Okay, I got you. The first one is: where are you calling from?
Okay, I am calling from Lovell, which is a brunch spot that we go to in downtown Indianapolis. That is where I am calling from.
Okay, awesome. What are you grateful for?
Elisa.
I am grateful for. I am grateful for God's blessings, His grace and His mercy, and my family.
Okay. And third.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah. The third question is, what do you miss about like the family like gatherings, either at our Elsie's house or just like at our brunch spot in New York? What do you miss?
Okay, well, since I've never been to our brunch spot in New York, I will say that I just miss my family, period, right? Like I just miss laughing and having a good time and talking and congregating, just being a family, talking. I feel like I said that twice. You did. Don't correct me. You did. Me in front of company. Okay. Anyway, that's what I miss.
Yes. Thank you. I miss your face.
Oh, I miss your face too.
You guys are gorgeous.
Girl.
Come to New York.
Yes.
And Caprice, I'm happy to see you. Hi, pre-skin girl.
Oh, hello.
Hi. So I'm gonna try not to give you rapid the way I just hit.
Well, no, because
rapid question.
I'm out of breath.
Oh God,
I'm out of breath.
No, I'm sick. I have COVID.
Ooh.
No, do you really?
My son tested.
Tracy got COVID. Tracy.
No. So my son tested positive. And it was down here. Me and Eric at the same time got sick.
Oh, Nicole wanted to be involved, so I had to give her an earpiece.
Yeah. So if you hear me laughing, it's a safe distance here.
But we get to see you. Tracy, were you contacted by the school?
No. See, Jason's on break. So when Jason got sick, he was already on winter break.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen? Is that they're making all New York City kids take a COVID test prior to going to school. Good luck with that, first of all, because I don't know how that's gonna happen when people got to work and people got to figure out their own situation. It's a mess here in New York. Trying to get a test, trying to get everything. I'm just fed up with the system here in New York.
Please do me a favor, give me a call because I'm doing a lot of stuff regarding the new administration, the state when it comes to education, and how that's intersecting education and child welfare.
Yeah, I will.
They said that de Blasio said that if parents weren't sending their kids to school, that ACS would make sure that they sent their kids to school. And a lot of parents, there's some parents who don't feel that the schools are safe because they cannot really protect them with the masking, the social distancing. Schools are overcrowded, and the ventilation systems are not really up to par. So there's a lot of advocacy that's going on. So feel free to give me a call on that. That's what I'm on a city and state level.
Yeah, because even the last week of before the break, Zoe was sick. I kept her home. Say hi, guys. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. And good thing they went Zoom, but the next day they said they got to go in person. But I kept her home because she was sick. But the third day she was like, "I'm fine, no fever, no coughing, no nothing." Cool. She was okay. Jason, on the other hand, his after school got a call saying that there was no more after school because everyone was just too many people was testing positive. So I'm thinking I got sick through him because of what was going those exposure in his after school program. But he was on break. School was over Thursday? I mean, was it Thursday or Wednesday or something like that? Mm-hmm. But I didn't send him to school Thursday. I didn't send him to school at Thursday at all. Matter of fact, Elisa's school, high school, is different because Zoe's in elementary, Jason's in junior high, so Elisa's in high school. Her school shut down for 2 days, remote only. So that was the smartest thing. I wish the other schools did that. I wish they did that. And that way it would have avoided. I heard Eric told me that Zoe's school that last week only 5 kids was in the classroom in comparison to the amount of other kids that was in there. So I'm like, well, you know what? If they need anything from her, they can just put her assignments on Google Classroom. She'll get it done. I'll make sure of it. But I'm not sending my child to school and get exposed to everyone else. And then look what happened. I ended up getting sick. I was trying to prevent that. But yeah.
That's the reality of a lot of the parents.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, you hear me? Love you too. I know. I got a neti pot, so I'm going to be using that.
Yeah.
But you're a parent.
Yeah. So only parents who sent their kids to school, if they had a COVID, somebody tested COVID positive in the school, they would shut that, they would notify the parents of that class. And some schools were shut down because of COVID infections, because of COVID, but the public wasn't made aware of that. But the people that I'm working with and outside the DOE are keeping our finger on the pulse and know the numbers. So
I'm just fed up with it. Totally.
Yeah, you and a bunch of parents. So I'm gonna put my number there for you, Caprice, if you need me, family, I'm here.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely reach out to you. I'll call you.
Okay. Okay. Well, the thing about that is it's so much. It's hard to kind of I get exhausted, and I exhaust my mother and everybody else when I talk about it. So if anything, anything that comes up with education, and right now, because of COVID, there are a number of parents who are keeping their children home from school because they did not believe that the school system would be able to keep their children safe because the testing wasn't adequate. The ventilation was not CDC approved. They went with contracts with their buddies or whomever. I'm not going to go into the editorial, but there was concerns about the ventilation. And we all know that the city and the state makes money when children are in school because, when children aren't in school, the whole system kind of shuts down. They lose money. And after 2 years, everybody was ready to get back to business as normal. And there's no normal, it's moving forward to whatever it is. And there was they made a big thing about children have to have social emotional learning. And they based everything on the plans to send kids back to school based on the year. They had not planned for the Delta or Omicron. So even though there was signs that said that it would be better for kids to stay home because of potential mutant and strains, they were also hoping that there would be a vaccine for children. So there were lots of presentations that I had done with the state, the New York State Office of Children and Family Services in September. I'd also did the same presentation with the ACS and the New York City Department of Education, letting them know that parents' concerns are based in reality and that, these are real concerns, and to threaten parents with child welfare engagement when these are protective parents is really threatening parents. And they were going to have to deal with a new breed of parents that speak to their legislators, that speak to the media. And if you keep your kids out of school, you're going to get a case, even if you're communicating with them saying that, I'm concerned. The schools have to work with them. And even though they're working with them, every parent's still going to get a case. So I also do facilitate a parent power hour every Friday at 7:00 for parents. I call them protective parents who are just now learning how to navigate, ACS, because now these protective parents who've done everything, engaged with their children, but are keeping their children home because they're afraid. And now their fears are being justified by what's happening with New York City and Omicron. And it's a mess here. It's a real mess because the numbers are going up. They've been going up the past 2 weeks. Yeah, so that's kind of like I'm involved in that work. And just I speak nationally. I think I've sent an email out a while ago, Uncle Guy, that I was invited to speak at a conference in Indianapolis, by a professor that talks about the harm that happens to children in care, in their foster care, and intentional harm. So of the activists in New York City, I'm the more tempered one that can play in Peoria, in Indianapolis, as opposed to some of the more really quote unquote radical ones. So just keep me posted, guys, because I have my finger to the pulse on the state level and a little bit nationally because of invitations that I'm getting to go to DC to officials. I just met with Congressman Jamal Bowman asked me and a young lady that I'm working with to come to DC a couple of weeks ago. And there's other things that are going on. So just letting you guys know, I just don't, I can't keep up with it. And it's kind of exhausting, but I do a lot. So if you know that I do a lot, and I'm just in a space where I could do it because I ain't got kids in school. And so I'm able to move and navigate better than parents who you're working full time. You got family members, you got multiple kids, you got grandkids that you're looking out for. So I need to hear those stories and challenges that you're. Yeah.
Yeah. That chair.
I think the biggest thing, well, the way that the seniors came into consideration when we were talking about the children with education and child welfare was that a lot of parents, and we're talking about kids in public school, Black and brown folks, you have parents who, you're talking about intergenerational homes, you're talking about some immigrants, you're talking about English language learners. And when you're talking about Black and brown people who are not as well heeled as the white folks who can leave New York and go someplace else or do other things and get tutors, you're talking about people who experience death in families. You're talking about people who are traumatized by that. You're talking about elders who have health conditions that makes them they're immunocompromised. And when it comes to, you have multi-generational homes. So you have people that would support mom and pop, taking your child to school, picking them up. And if they have their health conditions, the issue is that the school could not get, they wouldn't even do a remote option for the families, because the remote option is based on the health of the child, not the family members. And we had children saying that they were afraid to go to school because they didn't want to get mommy or daddy sick who may have MS or who may have cancer, who may have this, because they're afraid that family member would die. So you have children who are feeling that type of trauma after dealing with COVID and the trauma before. And the DOE and the New York State Education Department was focused on children coming back and social emotional learning, but it didn't take into effect that there was some kids who did extremely well with remote because they didn't have to deal with bullying or this, that, or the other. So it's a lot out there. But if you have any information, and I really didn't want to get into this, but with Caprice, having that, and you being sick, and there was just a question about school. And we're still fighting to make sure that all students have a remote option, not just, if you're sick. So if you have anything like that, feel free. I put my emails in the chat. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing. I'm moving in a lot of spaces, navigating a lot of interesting spaces between city, state, government entities with that. And y'all made it possible for me to do that by holding me down when I was going through all that really helped me be where I'm at today. So if it wasn't for family, and I was very broken during that time, and I wasn't able to have a voice to say how I felt about things, but I'm stronger now, and I'm able to speak, not just for myself, but for others. And when I'm in these spaces, it's just not me that I'm speaking for, because I keep my pulse on what's going on in the community by staying active and involved and engaged. So, y'all give me the strength to keep doing what I do, and I appreciate you all, and I love you. So thank you.
Well, I hate to just chime in because I'm annoying, but that's my mother, clearly. So just out here doing the thing. And y'all know me with the switch up vibes, but I just want to say, Ma, I'm grateful for all the work that you're doing. Please, everyone contacts her, make sure she just put her email in the chat. But to kind of shift the energy just a tad bit, I just want to kind of ask everybody, what are your goals for 2022? I know it's been crazy. It's been so wild. Like, we're just like, if I could just live, that is a goal. That's great. But I just want to know, like, what are people's plans for 2022? Like, what are you looking forward to? What do you want to have happen for you? What are the things you want to manifest? Like, my mom just finished saying how she pretty much manifested all of these things that she's doing in government, local government, state government. What are you all manifesting for yourselves in 2022? I'm going to popcorn it to Selena because she looks like she want to say something. Yes.
My goals are always typically the same, just because they always have to be reviewed, reassessed, and I try to make them more measurable as opposed to trying to shoot for the moon. So just trying to stay healthier, which I think may be a goal for a lot of people, especially with health being a big issue for so many people, with not just COVID, but other little things that have been popping up. Some may know, we had some health stuff going on in our family, and that was challenging. And so trying to take care of myself so that I could take care of everybody else, whether that's being more fit, having more energy. My son is 3, and I did not have him at a very young age. So being a little older and having a young child is challenging in terms of having the energy to keep up. And so I'm focusing on that. I'm looking forward to finding ways of spending time with the family, even though I don't foresee it being in person given what's going on, but things like this is a good way to do that. I know we had a little something some time ago, and we haven't done it since. So hopefully, maybe not once a month, but maybe every other month, it might be nice for us to have like family game night or something like that. We can like revisit it. That's something I'm looking forward to. So those are my measurable goals.
Absolutely. I love those goals. We can definitely talk offline about coordinating like some of those happy hours, like so down for that. I'm going to ask you now to pick somebody to go.
I'm going to pick Uncle Guy. Let's take it to the heads of the families.
He's muted.
Uncle Guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Goals. What are my goals at 70? I'll be 72.
Oh, okay. Now 72. Just getting started.
Yeah. Goals. To stay mentally healthy. Right now, Sabrina and I, we're going through a lot in terms of her mother with severe dementia. There's also been a great many deaths in Sabrina's family, with young folks with shootings and older folks with just dying. So there's been a lot of that. And that's been a struggle in itself. I continue to do Christian marital counseling, Christian counseling for my church. And one of my goals is to be mindful of something that's called compassionate fatigue. And you have to really, really kind of keep yourself energized so you don't fall into, every day is the same thing and you just don't feel that feeling anymore. You become blank. So that's one of my goals is to do that. Visit family more. I like contact. I'm doing Zoom counseling and it's not the same. It's just, I guess I'm old school when it comes to that, but that's another discussion, with all this technology. I guess I'll need my son to help me out with that and my daughters to help me out with that a lot. What else is there? I said just to be healthy and to feel more connected, and I don't know, watch my attitude. I was thinking, what's one of my goals? To be mindful of my attitude. And I read this a lot to my clients, and sometimes I need to read it to myself. There's a piece by Charles Swindoll, and he talked about one's attitude and one's perspective. And I'll just go through the last couple of lines where he says, I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. So I'm mindful of my reaction, because stuff is going to come your way. So that's where I am right now, if that makes sense to you guys.
Oh my God, yes. You just dropped some gems. Like those are some real gems for real. I would ask you now to pick somebody else, and whoever you pick next, you pick somebody, and let's just keep going so I don't have to keep repeating.
Okay, let me go to my nephew, Dre.
Easy.
Oh, he did? Well, can I pick you? Oh, that's right, you went forward. You went already.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Shireen, I think, when you're married, you're a unit girl. So if it's not him, it's you. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, and come on, cousin Andre, you here? Go ahead, say your thing, and then pick somebody after to go next. Absolutely. Yes. We didn't want to interrupt your speech, but we saw her sitting there chilling. Yes.
Got sensitive eyes, and it's kind of bright. Even though it's no sun, I literally got sensitive eyes, y'all.
Yes, we are so here for it. It's giving, sitting pretty. We're just gorgeous girls. We love it.
Ain't no sensitive eyes in my eyes. We ain't have no glass when I saw you. That's some drinks. Drinks. Let's keep it real.
Wait, okay. Cousin Andre. Well, we're in the beginning of this, so just pick anybody. You could pick Cole, because you just.
Me and Danny gotta go. Is it okay if we?
Yeah, go. That's perfect. Yes. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna let Danielle go first.
Oh.
So what was the question again? I'm sorry. We halfway drunk, y'all. We turned up.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to get to y'all level. I got my move. I'm ready.
Right.
Okay. But the question is, what are your goals for 2022? What are you looking forward to, and what are you trying to manifest?
You can go first, Danny. You go first.
Oh wow.
Always with the hard questions.
2022. I think my goals are really to elevate my position in the new role that I'm in. To buy my first home is a goal of mine. To deepen my relationship with God is another goal that I have. To be able to support my family, like to help take care of my grandmothers, be able to be in a position also for my parents to not have to want for anything, because that has also been my prayer to be financially stable in a way where I can take care of some of my parents' bills. Like that is something that has always weighed on my heart. So for me, like those are my goals for 2022.
Amen. You good?
Yes, that's where I'm good.
Okay, amen. And I would say for 2022, like Daddy mentioned earlier, we've just experienced a lot of death on our mom's side with a lot of young people. So that's really hurt and dealing with that. So it's made me just want to get my affairs in order, just, being married, owning my home now, and just having children. So I definitely want to do like a will and do like, critical care planning, all of that stuff that just, because you just never know. Life is so short. And, all of the people, a lot of the kids or people or cousins that we've had that have passed were under 35.
You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that can happen. I'll be 37 in February. So it just made me think like when Landon gets home, like we want to get our affairs in order. That's one thing we've talked about. The other thing is Landon and I have a lot of goals when he comes home. Like I'm in the process of finishing a book. So look out for that in 2022, 2023. And then we are starting a ministry just talking about the different experiences that we've had as a married couple, being married less than 10 years and having all of this stuff transpire and we still going strong. Like we still have love for each other. We still, love God. We still just all of these things that God has just done. Like in the midst of him being gone, I've been able to buy a house. I just got a new job. And this is the most money I've ever made in my life. So I just don't even really know what to do with myself right now. So I'm just like, I'm thankful because, education wise too, it's a lot of things that I want to do on an education, like to get some certifications and things like that for a professional level. But I think all in all, the most important thing is just to be strong as a family and then, and just get those kinds of affairs and orders. And then on a personal note, just like when Landon get home, y'all don't hear from me in about 6 months, I'm entangled. Okay, so just know that that's that.
And that's on period, Pooh.
And that's that.
On period, sis.
Period.
Wait. Before y'all go, can y'all please drop y'all contact information in the chat? I'm gonna ask y'all for two things. I know y'all a little drunk, but two things. Drop your contacts in the chat so family can have access to you. And Cousin Nicole, go ahead and choose somebody else to their goals for 2022.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Aunt Lady. I see you over there shining, Aunt Lady. I see you.
Shining. Yeah.
Okay, my goals for 2022. I'm just thanking God for a healthy body right now. I'm thanking God that my brain didn't go away on vacation, decide that they like it where they were and not come back. So they came back. I'm just so thankful and so blessed. Sometimes I can just stand and cry because I'm in a position, I'm getting emotional now. But we serve an awesome God. And when I think what he's done for me, I just want to cry. And I don't mean to cry right now. And I'm not. But I ask him to give me at least 20 good years. Let me not be, we could all be judgmental. But since I'm aware that I can be judgmental, I try to put another space. Because we never know what somebody's going through. And we all, as humans, we pass judgment. But I always say to myself, stop and think before you do that, because you don't know where that person's at. My goal is try to lift someone up with a kind word, because one kind word could mean so much to another person. And you don't know the effect you might have on the other person. So I just want to be a good person and let people know that they're loved. God got this. And we're all in the same boat. Because we've been demonized amongst each other, Africans, Dominicans, and all my African sisters and brothers who live up here. I say a few words, and when they stop and say, and we have to give the show because they're so pleased that I can speak their language. And they ask me, where am I from? And that lifts my heart, and that lifts their heart too. So I'll go right here, because we've been through so much with the pandemic, and it is a division among all of us. But if you remember, we're all in the same boat. If there's a hole in the boat, we're going to all sink. So my goal is to be a better person with God's help, be kinder and be mindful. I don't have much, but I'm thankful for whatever I have, because that's a blessing in itself. And my goal is to be a better person and find a project that I can get involved in. Because you read a lot, I'm learning how to use a cell phone, so that should be my project. Because I get pictures lost in my cell phone. I get so annoyed that I can't find the picture in the cell phone. So I put the damn thing down and get on the house phone. But I'm learning how to use a cell phone and a computer. So that's my goal, to be a better person and connect with my relatives, because we don't have to have much, but Black folks, they can have some beans and rice, roof over their head, and some music, and be happy. And people can't have that. They have all these other things. And they don't have that much joy when they come together as people who have less. Okay, that's my goal. And I'll go to Neil. You're muted. You.
I know that. Thank
yes,
you very
Native,
much.
for helping your dad.
He knew what he was doing.
Thank you. My goals are going to be more intentional, stop procrastinating, do what I think that I'm going to do, follow through on things. That's it. Okay, Ma, you go.
Oh boy, I tell you. I realize as a person in the 80s that what I know, even though I've lived all that time, what I know you could put on the head of a straight pin. There is so much to know and so much to learn. The first thing I want to do is thank all you young people, because what do they say? And the young people shall lead you. Well, you're doing a good job. And I'm so proud of all of you. When I think of what Hope has gone through, I can remember little guy when he had his car accident, when he was a little boy. I just have so many memories that I'm so appreciative of, and I'm glad that I'm here to be able to talk about them, reflect on them. I even think about relationships with Claudine and what a beautiful lady she is, was.
Is. She's still here.
She is. I so remember the times that the Christmases at my house. Oh my God, how I enjoyed that. The preparation of it, the receiving all of you. And look where all of you are. I couldn't be more proud if I gave birth to all of you myself. You're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. For myself, I'm glad I'm here to recognize that there's more for me to learn, and I'm open to that. I recognize that I'm not perfect, are we, lady? And I really want to put an emphasis on trying to be a better person, being less judgmental, because I can be that. Sort of monitor how I speak to people. And you're right, you don't know what other people are going through, so you can't pass judgment. You just cannot pass judgment. You don't know somebody else's pain. And people have they're very good at covering up with a big smile or a joke. And they might be bleeding inside profusely, and we don't even know it. So my goal is to be the best person I can be and to work on it, to really work hard on it. And one of the things that Stretch said, I really, really like what he said about the 10% and the 90%. You know, I can't remember it all. You know, the brain is not what it used to be, but I got the gist of it. But I just want to be a better person. I'm going to work at it. And I love all of you. I love all of you. And I'm so proud of all of the things that you've done. So just keep up the good work. That's it.
I love you, baby. Go ahead and choose the next person to go.
Oh.
Lena, did she go yet?
Who's here? Who's here?
Love y'all.
Wait a minute. Who's here?
So the priest. The priest didn't speak yet.
Grandma, let's give our Elsie a chance just to choose her.
Did you go, little guy? Well, speak up, honey. Are you on mute?
I gotta talk.
Aren't you Dr. Guy Elliott Lovell?
Not a doctor yet. 2 years.
Okay. Well, get used to doing presentations. Okay.
Yes, not yet. 17 classes.
Okay.
Goals of 2022. Well, as you all know, my son is in the hospital because of COVID for the past 3 years and has suffered massive brain damage of it. So I guess my wife, the goal is to bring him back home. We'll see how that goes, because he's still not able to talk to respond to verbal commands. We stay. I'm not very religious, but it's her faith that keeps me going. So
God be the glory.
I stay focused on school, my dance studio, and my full-time job. So as you see, I'm always doing 1,000 things at once. So I have to stay very focused. Acing every damn class for the past year and a half, A's across the board. No grade lower than a 95. So I won't stop. I can't stop. I don't know how to stop. So, and once I get that PhD, it's definitely, as Hope and Andre have spoken to, countless hours to give back to the community. Excuse me.
That's all right.
Is Johnny still here?
Yeah, Uncle Johnny is still here, but we just want to also acknowledge right now that this is a really powerful moment amongst our family to really just be connected, to have a judgment-free zone, and just also to remember that we're here to uplift one another. I heard a lot of things today that we can do for one another to support each other that has nothing to do with being physically present, that has nothing to do with being financially present, has nothing to do with even being just there in the person's face. There's a lot of things and a lot of ways that we can support one another to help one another, get to the places where we want to be. And we can do that as a family. So I know that Cousin Guy kind of, I know people, some people was at brunch, some people are home, people got kids, and I do want to just keep it going. But I want to let Cousin Guy know, even though you're not there right now, but you're here in our prayers and we got you. Just never feel like you need to keep it to yourself. Family is meant to uplift one another and keep one another held in love and just warmth. And I'm a product of that. So whatever you need, let us know. Drop your contacts in the chat so I can send you 10 text messages so that I can hit you up all of the time, send a bunch of love, do that. Let it happen. Okay? We got you. I'm not gonna ask you to pick nobody. I'm gonna randomly pick somebody right now. Who is left on? Caprice. Sorry, girl. You my default. I'm sorry.
I think I'm the last one anyway, I think, right? Well, after waiting and I had a time to think about my goals now so I can really talk about it. I think for the past 2 years, I went through a lot and a lot of deep reflection on things that I need to do for me, from losing my job, from having a miscarriage, from trying to, feeling like, oh, I'm not worthy because of all the things that has happened. I think this year I am worthy, I am special, and I am a strong woman. I was raised that way. And all those things were trials that made me stronger. So I look at it that way. And I'm in a new job now, where I'm learning a lot and everyone has been wonderful. And I haven't had any thoughts or anyone in my ear to give me those doubts of my capability. And because of that, and with support of Eric and my family, say, you got this, you know this, you are strong, you know it, you know your capabilities, you can do this. So my goal is to just feel more stronger than I've done last year and the year before that. Feel more positive about things that I can do. To love my family more, to do this more, because sometimes isolation from your family and for close contact, it does put you in a position where you're feeling kind of low and you need that, you know what I mean? And although we don't really talk on the phone as much because we're all busy and everything, but this right here, this is even, I know I don't talk to Hope, but I know I love her. I know she loves me. I don't talk to Neil on a when we get together maybe a year and I still love him and he still loves me. It doesn't matter. I know it in my heart that my family still loves me, even though I don't communicate as often because we're all busy. And I understand that. And, and vice versa. But my goal is to just love myself more, reach out more, and to just try to remember the things that my mom used to tell us about her family. And she used to have that all the time. And I want to be able to just do more because I was the shy one out of Andre and Selena. So it was harder for me to just be like, or talk or say anything. But as I got older, yeah, I talk more. I can't shut up. But get better from this crazy cold, because that's what it is to me. And just, talk to you guys more. I think that's what I feel like in my heart and my conscience that I feel like I lack. And I want to do more. I love each and one of you guys. I love seeing your faces. It makes me happy. I don't see Dad. Was he on here earlier? But
yes, he was. He was present and participating.
Yes, he was. I'll call him later. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot going on this year. I have Elisa SATs and getting her ready for college. And, she wants to be an artist. I'm trying to help her in that. Jason wants to be an animator. I'm helping him with that. I'm trying to pursue their goals as well, and try to figure out this school system. I'm definitely going to be a voice on it because I just feel like the system sucks and it's not fair on all levels, emotional or it's mentally or what, all levels to me. I think it's just not fair for a lot of people how they deal with it. Everyone deals with it differently from one another, but I just think that it's just a level of unfairness. But I will work hard towards that. And also to be more active with my kids, like do more things with my kids. Like they're always on these devices. And I've always been trying to find a way to connect with them on another level instead of always on other like games and stuff like that. Like board games. I remember the board games we used to play together and it was to like have fun. Like other ways, I know, but you know what? I want to do that. Like this one right now was on her phone. And she's like, oh, let me leave. We try. I think, yeah.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. Caprice again, Selena, because I mean, I don't care if you have people's drop your contact information. I heard a lot of ways There's a lot of programs in New York City that deals with coding, that deals with animation that we can get Jason into. There's a lot of programs at Parsons, at the New School that we can get, Elisa into to be an artist. There's just a lot of things that we can all do to support one another. So just drop your contact information in there. Don't worry, y'all. Like, there's going to be another opportunity for this. Like, and not to give you another step, not to be on 10,000, but can you pick another person, and particularly Uncle Johnny, because he's in the back?
I think he's officially the last person.
Oh wait, questions to the end. Sorry. Oh no. Oh, we don't record people like that. This ain't this. What? No. Maybe next time. I get what you mean. Now that I think about it. Maybe one of these we will record it and send it out, but people have to feel comfortable with that. But yes, Caprice, I'm gonna pretend like you chose Uncle Johnny.
Yes, Uncle Johnny, you go.
Uncle Johnny, where are you? I don't see your face. I know this was a long Zoom call, and I just hope that you're still here and you're gracing us with your presence.
I don't see him.
He's on. I see his
name.
I see his name is here, but I would have hated to have not had him share his words of wisdom with us and just everything that.
Wait a minute. Let me wait a second. I'll get him.
Nothing like the house phone.
Yeah, nothing like the house phone. You're right.
Wow.
Well, you know me, I love to keep a program going.
Well, where is he?
Miss Hope, while we're trying to get Uncle Johnny to come and talk about his goals, why don't you share your goals? I think you shared a lot of information. Don't forget to drop your contact in the chat. Again, it's at the top, but it could always be re-dropped here at the bottom. What are some goals that you have for 2022?
So 2022, the plan is to leave my job as I'm transitioning to have my own business. I am pretty much saturated in my field in child welfare, and my goal is to have contracts where I coach parents to transformation, working with parents and people who've been impacted by the system to work with them to become the best version of themselves. We don't have that where, parents or anyone who's been impacted.
They're waiting for you. You left the meeting.
Could you put Elsie on mute while I'm talking? Thank you.
I did. Please continue.
Thank you, baby. So, so that, we're all impact something, and we don't always have somebody who's working with us and partnering with us to become the better version of ourselves. Everybody doesn't have family, that has been there for them to support them. And even when we do have family, sometimes we feel as if we have not been supported, regardless of our family's best efforts. So I'm working on that so that I can have contracts with the city and the state to do that.
When my cell phone is on.
Ma, just keep going.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. And there's some members of the family that I've reached out to that may be aware of it. So if y'all don't see me or whatever, it's because my focus is I'm still doing my job, still involved in the community, and I'm still working on transitioning so I can transition successfully, and be able to do that. So that's what my goal. I am also going to share, I'm so happy to be on this phone with all of you. I remember all y'all as youngins and seeing y'all as parents and, grown-ass family men and grown-ass women taking care of your children and family and hearing how you've all grown. And I'm just so proud. I'm so inspired by you all, having your businesses, getting your houses in order, God, just working to hold your house down. You have no idea how much you've inspired me to do the thing that you feel most passionate about. Seeing you dance and work with your, building that up. You have no idea how much joy that has been for me and how you've inspired me. And I just need to share that with you. Dre, just as a family man, Andre Lovell, that's the family man of all family, and you're hooking up with who you'll hook up with and multiplying and spreading it all out. I love it, and understanding how important family that has inspired me, and you know how y'all have always been there. So I will share one thing. I've been manifesting everything. So your girl has manifested a grown-ass man in her life that I have been with for a couple of years now. And, you know, so that's good. And it's the first time that I can actually say that I've been happy in a long time. And I didn't think that that would happen. And it has happened, the COVID, and I'm very happy. And just the other thing is he has purchased a retirement home and will be retiring. So we'll see what happens with that. Certain people have met him and know him. My mom has met him. Joe has met him, you know. And it's just that I've recognized, and I'm sharing this with all of you. Caprice, I don't know if you knew, but I had 2 miscarriages before Johnny came, right? You know, I have lost jobs in the midst of everything and having to raise them, being the first person in the family to have to be on public assistance, you know, after going to college and doing it. So don't say, you know, you can do whatever you want to do. And college is a piece of paper. They're going to train you to do what you want, but you get that piece of paper, you make it work for you. You know, I wasn't able to continue going to college and get, you know, my other, you know, my law degree or my other degree. And right now, I don't even think that it's that important because of the spaces that I'm in. Like, I would like it, but, you know, there's other spaces where God puts you where you're supposed to be, you know. So I'm just inspired by, you know, Dre and your wife, how y'all do your business. I ain't got time to get up and do your business and be up in there with y'all, but y'all show what's possible. And I like that. Selena, you know, having a child at your age, you know, and still doing it and working with your health, that's inspiring. You know, like, you'll have no idea who else y'all are inspiring. Caprice, we're going to name and claim health and blessings in the mighty name of whoever you pray to, because, you know, I'm a judgment-free zone with that. So we just naming and claiming God taking care of your family and doing what you do, big guy and little guy. Love you all. So I just want to thank you for all your support. It's been a journey, and, you know, we'll keep you posted at some point about what's going on with me. I love y'all. But my goal is to have my own business and not to hustle the way I'm hustling now.
I love to hear it. Sorry, I had to take a little champagne break. But Uncle Johnny, are you still here?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Uncle Johnny, we can hear you. Are you?
My cell phone with my picture and everything went down to nothing, so I had to unplug and charge the phone up.
Oh, no worries. Are we able to see you on camera?
You can't see me, but I can see you and hear all of you.
Okay, awesome. Can you drop some gems? I mean, you don't have to, but can you let us know some goals for 2022?
You know, I'm getting up there in age and not quite as old as Elsie. But she's still going strong. There's nothing wrong with her getting getting old. You live one day at a time and keep going on like the ever-ready battery. But as far as life is concerned, you have a lot of trepidations about the world as it is. You worry about the virus. You worry about Russia. You worry about China. You worry about being able to do the things you used to be able to do, and now you can't do because you're afraid to travel. But I go to church, I pray, and I get pearls of wisdom from certain priests. And I'm not so much of a person that sticks with technical and precise issues. I'm more of a person that has, I call it spiritual feeling. I feel it. I can't always explain it, but I have that feeling. And certain things make me feel good. Gail's going through some medical issues, but she's a fighter, and we keep going one day at a time. So right now, I'm saying my cup is half full, not half empty. One day at a time, I'm going to keep on going till I can't go no more. But you got to realize part of life is you're born, you live. There's a summer, spring, and fall in life. You die, but it's not the end. You're just transitioning into where you got to go from there when you go upstairs. And we'll see us up there together. That's it.
Wow. So of course, I think.
Can I say this? I'd like to say this real quick. You know what? I've been doing a lot of thinking about our seasons and what season are we in, and then what do we need to do in that particular season? You know, there was a season when we were 20. There was a season when I was 15. There's a season now that I'm a grandfather. You know, each season requires a certain kind of response. And I think each individual has to figure out that response for themselves in terms of the season that they're in. I'm just kind of tagging on to what Johnny said. Right, we live and we die, but then do we recognize what season that we're in? And then how do we manage that season with the gifts that we have? So shut up now.
Well, that's fine.
All right, Elsie, you're on mute. I think maybe I'm gonna take yourself off mute, Aunt Elsie. If you go ahead, if you look at the bottom of your screen, there you go. You got it. I wanna, just for a moment, like, I didn't say my goals yet, but I wanna say some closing remarks before I share my goals. I know we've gone over time now. I said that this was gonna go from noon until 3, and it's now 3:12. But I am very grateful that you guys are here and showing up. Very appreciative of our elders. And I hate you, Miss Ingrid and Miss Elsie knows that I hate calling y'all elders, but the young people, I call y'all the young people. I'm very grateful for the young people on the call, Uncle Johnny, Uncle Andre when he showed up, Uncle Guy / Uncle Stretch. I never know which one it is. I don't know how I feel, but it's both of them for me. Our Elsie, Grandma, like, I'm very appreciative of the elders that we have in our family. And you guys continue to guide us for the path that we need to take. And I say need to take and not should take, because there's a stark difference. You guys have groomed all of us for greatness. You all have instilled amazing values in us to pass down to our children when it comes, not too soon, not too late, you know, for our kids that we have now, the kids that are coming, for people that want more babies. And we are very appreciative of the things that you have given us, the things that you have shown us, whether small, whether big, whether mid, small, medium, large, venti. And I just want to say very grateful for all of you all. And I think this generation of people will continue to just make sure that your legacy are Elsie's cocktail parties, Uncle Stretch, Uncle Guys, you know, knowledge drops, you know, what book did you read this week? Grandma's, are you eating your carrots? Did you juice? Are you being a good person? You know, Uncle Johnny's, are you staying focused on your goals? Are you saying too much or are you saying too little? Like Uncle Andre is like, I'm still young and having fun and I'm out here just living in the young people spirit, like just also dropping gems about letting you know, stay focused on your goals. So we are just appreciative for all of you all. I just wanted to say that before I went into anything about myself. Like, I just kiss your toes, your corns, your bunions. I kiss all of it. You guys are amazing. I am literally the manifestation of all of you all. And I am a product of all of you all pouring into me. Uncle Johnny pouring into me. Uncle Guy, Uncle Stretch pouring into me. Let me come for a good summer in Indianapolis, child. I was living. I was in the house living. Okay? You know, my grandmother always just being mommy number 2. Okay? That's my girl. Me, Miss Ingrid. That's my favorite person. But, you know, just you guys have just given everyone that you see on this camera so much love, so much foundation, so much just, it's everything. It's everything. I want you all to cry. I want you all to smell your flowers now. I heard Uncle Johnny talk about, when we go to the next side, when we transition, this is a moment for you to know that when you do transition, everyone that you see here is someone that you poured into and you made their life better. So when you transition, know that it's Gucci. You did what needs to be done. Of course, I can never just leave it as a classy moment. I have to, yes, I can never, grandma. I can never. But now I'm going to get into my goals. My goals for 2022 is to make sure that I am prioritizing things that serve me. I heard somebody else say that, but things that serve me. My goal is like small goals. I have some small goals. Like I start driving school on Monday. I'm a Bronx mommy for real. I ain't never driven in my life, but I'm going to go ahead and drive. And my goal is to, at the end of the year, I'm going to chuck my juices up and figure out, do I want to buy a condo or do I want to buy a car? I don't know. I'm a New York City kid. I never thought about things like this, but I'm living on my own and I've been doing this like a bad Bronx mommy for like a year and a half now. And it's going good, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna call somebody if I need help. I'm gonna dial 911. But those are my miniature goals. I think my spirit goals and for my body and my mind, I've been going to therapy since September and I've been going once every week, and it's been one of the most amazing things in my life. And it makes me realize that family is really important. Family could be toxic as hell. It could be toxic. It could be just a tad, a little rincy dinkle of toxicness, but it could be amazing when you pour into it with love and purity and no judgment, no nothing. It could be bomb. We could be out here like the Family Stone. We could be out here. So with that being said, my goal is to make more of these things happen. And I just want to shout out Neil, even though he's quiet and bald and beard, aka my older cousin / older brother or whatever. Thank you, because he was the one that made sure that we didn't need to call in 3 times to attend this and that this can go over. So I'm going to say thank you for figuring out Zoom today. Love you much.
You're welcome.
So dry until sandpaper chop. But I love him much. I want to say thank you to my mom because would I be me without you, boo? Would I be me without you, boo? But of course, to my fave golden girls for the day. Aunt Elsie, who told me to run with this idea. I literally called her on New Year's Eve and I said, oh my God, Aunt Elsie, it would be really nice if we had a virtual New Year's Day brunch, but virtually. She was like, well, child, if you're going to do it, go ahead and do it. So, she gave me the battery in my backpack and I went ahead and I did it. And to my grandmother, who just constantly being perfect and just succulent skin and just so smart. Girl, I love you. And I'm just gonna end it on this. I will email people after this. There will be a group chat that will go out. There's gonna be more of these. I heard a few people say that they want more of these interactions. So I'm gonna rely on you so we can collaborate, partner up. Cousin Selena, I'm looking directly into your box here. We're looking at each other, Virgo to Virgo, looking at each other. And I just feel like it's my responsibility as the kid who is in the middle of this second generation, but also the third generation, to start looping people in like Elisa in. Hey, boo, I see you over there on the camera saying here for the whole conversation. Okay. Like Naden, making sure that, he's getting his Kwanzaa knowledge. We're going to make sure that by next year, he's saying all 7 principles because he got through 5, but we're going to get through 7. Marcus, making sure that Marcus and Jayla, whatever college they want to get to, what do we need to do to make sure that those college as they need to be? Cousin Guy, we heard about your son. What can we do? Is it prayer? Is it support? What can we do to make sure that you're uplifted and getting what you need as a family? Cousin Selena, what you need, boo? You need a book? You need a workbook? You need some play toys? What can we get so you can get more you time, boo? Okay, so we're gonna do that. It's gonna be more to come. And on that note, this is concluded. You can go home. What would y'all say if this was like a Black people house? You can go. Y'all can leave. No, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Hope it ain't let me have no TV. But you know what I'm saying. I gotta go home. But I can't stay here.
This was a beautiful beginning for 2022, and I thank you.
I'm taking people's emails now, so.
You a spy.
That's good.
Please do not share this because I look like a bugaboo. Please. Oh my God.
Shared. Sure.
Who did that?
Fine.
Who recorded it?
You gotta
curse him out, or Elsie. Curse him out. Curse him out.
Well, you know what? 10, 20 years from now, he'll show it to his other children. Say, this was the first. This was the beginning. So it's documented.
Exactly.
That's
yes.
It's documented.
Elsie's not trying to hear you.
Then you need to send me a copy of the whole thing.
Because this is Crazy Eddie, and Crazy Eddie knows it all.
Realize that I'm a hacker. You know that, right? I'm a hacker. Your shit. Delete your shit. Let the hacking begin.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
No, I feel it.
No, but I'm gonna delete your shit, bro. It got to go.
But shout out to cousin Andre for getting all of y'all on the call. Cause I hit the heads of the household. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The heads of the household this morning. It was very last minute. I was like crossing my fingers that they would show up. And I was like, all right, they probably not. It's just gonna be me, Miss Hope, Miss Ingrid, Miss Elsie, maybe Neil if he decides to show up. But cousin Andre got all of y'all on the call. So I know Neil, when I need
Neil and I were on first.
The house, okay?
Neil and I were on first. Neil and I were on first. I'm just putting.
Well, I mean, thanks for the support system always. You guys are my foundation.
Yeah, just letting it know. But the bat phone is the real deal.
Oh, that was real. Like,
whoa, I was like,
I mean, Caprice, like, I know you sick, boo, but your skin is still glowing and you hear, like, okay.
Try.
Okay. I mean, it's giving moisture. I mean like,
yes. Water, vegetables, moisturize. What else? Night cream. Yes.
Gorgeous girl.
Gorgeous
girl.
But I can't front. We all
you guys are all here, like for real.
We all have beautiful skin. I mean, I've known even growing up, I used to admire our lady. The smoothest skin. We all have flawless skin, and I admire y'all. Yes. And rub it on your skin.
That's on your knees and your elbows.
On your knees and your elbows.
Literally, to this day, I've done that, and I don't have like black knees or elbows, and people always comment on it. I'm like, thank Miss Dorothy. She had the gems.
Oh, you still have it?
Hello. Johnny Lee, that's older than you.
What's new?
That was Grandma Dorothy's.
What's new with that? Let me see.
Let me see it.
Oh, okay. That was in the living room. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ray always sat on it, and he would never let anybody sit on it when we visited her because he said it was his stool.
It was his stool. Yeah.
It's still his stool.
It's still his stool. Mm-hmm.
And another thing that I'm gonna try to do, like, is definitely like, I guess I call y'all Generation 2. Generation 2 is the offspring of our house leaders, our heads of households. But I want to be very intentional about looping in Generation 3, which I'm really like the oldest of, but I'm in that middle age range. So like, I really wanted Shay to show up on this call. I really wanted Kayla to show up on this call. Like, I wanted Elite, like, I sent it to them on Instagram. I did what needs to be done, but they just didn't show up. Oh, so she did what she was told to do. I love to hear. Okay, all is forgiven. I did send it to Kayla, and she ain't respond back to me. So is she at work too? Okay, maybe she at work, but my goal is to also bridge the third generation, which is really me and everybody else under. Like,
Vincent did.
Sorry, Aunt Elsie. Sorry, Aunt.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But he was working. He probably got busy on the job.
Wait, Grandma, hold on. I think Aunt Elsie was saying something.
Vincent didn't show up. I'm sorry about that.
No, Vincent was at work. I spoke to him earlier. He had to work.
Know. I thought. Okay.
Wait,
because I know Vincent called me and asked me if we were having our New Year's Day brunch because he was looking forward to it.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna also make sure that the young people, like Cousin Guy, like I know you have 2 sons. Make sure your second son come through to 3. Make sure 2, 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, 15, 11. Make sure that they show up at the next. I'm gonna try to plan something for Gen 3 to do something. I don't know if it's gonna be like of an old 27-year-old woman or what, but I'm gonna try to make it fun and to engage them so that people can know each other. Like Nate and Marcus should totally know each other. Like
and
Lisa
Jason
and myself,
and Jason
we should know each other. Like just connecting. Like Elisa and really Kayla, not your Kayla Caprice, but the other Kayla. Like she does opera and Lisa does like what type of art happens when you merge those 2 mediums together? Like it's in the mind, but I'm not gonna say y'all gotta go, but y'all gotta get the hell up off of here. Okay, send it to my email, and then that way I can do you the due diligence of not having to send it individually. She's a project manager. I mean, in real life, though. No, in real life for my profession. Okay, love you. Everybody hang up. Wait, Selena, what happened?
It's set up maybe like a Gmail.
Leave. How do you turn this thing off?
No, I got y'all. I'm gonna.
It says leave.
Yeah, the button that says leave.
Okay, I hear the button. Okay, you guys later.
All right, wait, Neil, stay on. Neil and Neil, stay on. The rest of y'all can go.
I was gonna help everybody and just end it.
No, don't end anything.